Hello, dear people, dear sensitive beings out there, empaths and highly sensitive people, starseeds, earth angels, human angels like myself, you amazing sensitive healers out there who only want the best for everyone. So here's my video today. The topic of romantic fairy tale and having your healthy boundaries, living your best, healthiest, happiest life aligned with yourself, aligned with the universe, aligned with God, like it's supposed to be. So in order to get there, we need certain tools and certain steps that we need to take and have. First of all, you need to acknowledge, pay attention, and trust yourself, and know when you're being manipulated, brainwashed, gaslighted, bullied, deceived, betrayed, so that you don't fall into the trap of the devil again and its minions, its demons, because you don't want to go back there. Maybe you've been there enough already, like I have also been in my own life. So we always need to pay attention to people when we are encountering with them. What type of an encounter is it? What feelings does it raise within you? And I don't mean, of course, coming from that wounded space, because of course when you have trauma, everything is basically seen and felt through that filter. I mean, as you're coming from your own peaceful state where you are supposed to be daily, the energy that you're supposed to be cultivating every morning to start your day with. So coming from that gratitude, that self-love and inner peace that some people just don't have, but you need to have it because it's the only healthy way to go, and we should all have it. But anyway, so when you are coming from that honest, peaceful space and energy, and you're really noticing and feeling and picking up, sensing that, something is off, then you have to trust that. So this is important, always know where you are coming from and where you stand in life, and know yourself and your truth, because then you will be more secure and safe from those toxic people who again try to take something from you, who try to benefit out of you, who try to take advantage of you and hurt you and break your heart, for example. So it's not wrong to have that wish and that dream and to pray about having that romantic fairy tale relationship, that is everlasting, It's not at all wrong. It is a beautiful wish and thought to have. It's a beautiful dream and goal to have. It is just, unfortunate that some people, these toxic narcissistic people who have demonic entities within them, who are devil's minions, So it's all devil's plan to deceive us and, to paint the picture of that beautiful romantic relationship, when in fact it will never come from those people. Far from it. So they are not healthy to be around. They are just toxic and out there to destroy us and use us and abuse us. And personally, I've been so, drained out and tired and, almost died because of these people. So maybe you resonate with that. We are human angels and starseeds, God's chosen people, His chosen children, here to help the world. We don't really sin at all. what happens to us is that we make mistakes and we experience the difficulty of being a human being, of living this human life. That can be so overwhelming and so painful at times that it is really unbearable. So when we are really so, trusting, because we always easily see and sense and pick up the goodness in somebody. So we might sense their kind soul, even though that ultimately they would be toxic to us. So we can easily trust those wrong kinds of toxic people, especially when we have been programmed and raised to trust toxic people ever since we have been children, because that is usually what happens to us, as our parents have been narcissistic. So we are programmed to love toxic people. But this is the trap that we have to acknowledge and pay attention to. That's, when we cannot fully trust and love someone, we have to honor that feeling and that fact, and just be stepping away from that person, because there's nothing more but hurt and destruction coming from that. And so as it is beautiful when somebody says that you're perfect when you have just met someone or connected with someone in some way. They say that you're perfect. They say that you are their soulmate and all of that. Of course, it is so lovely to hear all of those uplifting sentences. But if they don't really mean what they say, if it is deception, if it is lies, if it's not genuine, it's not real, it's not authentic, it's not integrity that they are coming from. So that is the whole thing that we need to be acknowledging. Which is it? So if it is all lies and deception and devil's energy, then it's all fake and toxic, and it's love bombing, and you have to be cutting that person off as soon as you pick up and notice that it's happening. Cut them off. Don't give them any chances. Don't give them any mercy. They don't deserve to be in your life, because they are very toxic and cruel, and you will just end up getting hurt again, and you don't deserve that. Your health cannot take that either. So let that person keep their toxic energy. When we wear our hearts on our sleeves, such as the saying goes, I don't like it, but that is the saying. And I have also heard it myself. So it's still a gift that, we are so loving and caring and open-hearted, and we trust easily. That is how we have been created. And there is nothing wrong with that, ever. But because we live this human life, we have to have certain rules and, these self-care practices, such as boundaries, so that we can remain here. So it is never wrong to be who you are, authentically, how God has created you to be. But, like I've been saying, we should lean on God first, not on people. So we have to be protecting ourselves, our own energy, our own health and sanity. And know that we should not be taking seriously those toxic people, because that is all they are and all they have. So no matter how we can sense that person being a good person deep down, yes, but we have to pay attention to that toxic energy and those toxic traits, because, you know, otherwise it is just self-sabotage. So if you feel that this resonates, then you need to work on your boundaries if you're still dealing with someone toxic in your life. And you want to manifest romantic true love. You want to believe that that person is out there. You have to hold on to that faith and that belief, and, you know, be yourself and let God bring you that person that you're not chasing, especially when you are a woman. You don't need to be chasing men. Men are attracted to feminine women. That is how it always was, that men were the ones making the moves. And that is how it should be. Modern days are different in a toxic way that, you know, that is not how it should be. So boundaries are needed, you know, everywhere. Like I've been saying, we need them with every single person. So they have to be acknowledged daily, and there can be no excuses. And we must be able to hold on to our faith and, you know, to value ourselves. Because, you know, it's always a reflection of another person's issues and problems if they are showing that, if they are showing them to us. It is not our problem to heal and fix. So hold on to your faith, your beliefs, yourself, your health, your sanity. Save yourself from toxic people. Take action. Even if something goes wrong, then it goes wrong, you know. Then it's out of your control in that case, because we simply cannot control every single thing. And just have to give yourself space to just, you know, have distance and just be yourself. And if you need more help and support, check out my services, book a call with me. I would be so happy to connect with you and help you one-on-one. And, you know, you can also join my coaching program with Solution by Survey if you're interested in that as well.